So writing symbolic representation. Today you're going to be doing the same thing as yesterday. The only difference is instead of your independent going up by 1, it's going to go up by some other amount. So to find how much from 17 to 29 it goes up, you can either just look at it, or you can do 21 or 29 minus 17, which is 12. Now remember, you always want to create your verbal, or at least think about your verbal representation first. So the cost is going up $12 for every, so from 4 to 10, it goes up by 6. So 4 to 10 goes up by 6. Notice this one doesn't go up by 6. This one goes up by 4. Find out how much 37 to 29, or 29 to 37 goes up by 8. So notice it's $12 for every 6 movies. On your process, I don't want to know how much it costs for every 6 movies. I want to know how much it costs per movie. So the way you can do that is you're going to divide the dependent by the independent. So what is 12 divided by 6? 12 divided by 6 is 2. So that 2 is what I use in my process. So it's $2 for every movie. Yes, it was $12 for every 6, but I want to know how much it was per movie. So it would be $2 for every movie. And then you always multiply by whatever your independent is. So 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 4 is 8. Plus what is 17? So you can subtract that. 17 minus 8 is 9. So I would need to add 9. If you're unsure about your math, check it. 2 times 4 plus 9 is 17. Okay, now it should work on the next one, so I'm going to do 2 times 10 plus 9. 2 times 10 is 20, plus 9 is 29. Okay, next one, we're going to check it. 2 times 14 plus 9. 2 times 14 is 28, plus 9 is 37, but I will type it in just to show you. It's 37. Now, if you look at this rate, or the rate that that's changing by, 8 divided by 4 is also $2 for every movie. So it's good to always look at that. So now I'm going to write my equation. Remember, you always want to leave what was the same. So I multiplied 2 times the 4 came from the number of movies, the 10 came from the number of movies, 14 from the number of movies. So it was 2 times the number of movies. Let's just call this M. So 2 times M plus 9 gave me the cost, the total cost. So my equation is 2 times M plus 9. You can, or on your assignment today, I'm going to need you to write it as 2M plus 9. Don't write the multiplication. Just write the numbers, because remember 2 times N is the same thing as 2M, and then plus 9. So that is my equation. Today on your assignment, all you have to give is the equation. If you need the process column, write it down. I absolutely suggest doing the process column. Just do it on paper. Your assignment will tell you that you need to write stuff down, whether it be just the table and how much it's increasing by, or if it's actually writing out the process. You will have to turn in a piece of paper if you want to get the grade. Okay, now the next table. We have x, y, process 1, 5, 9, 1, 4, 7. Okay, again, find the amount that it's increasing by. So from 1 to 4, 4 minus 1 is 3. From 1 to 5, that goes up by 4. And if you look back, it says divide the dependent, and I'm going to say the change of the dependent by the change of the independent. So I'm going to do, remember the y is the dependent, so it'd be 3 divided by 4, which is 0.75. So that's what I'm going to multiply here. So it'd be 0.75 times 1. So let's look at that. 0.75 times 1 is 0.75, of course. And then take what you need. So I need it to get to 1. 1 minus 0.75 is 0.25. So I need to add 0.25. Okay, let's do the next one and check it. 0.75 times 5 plus 0.25. So we have 0.75 times 5 plus 0.25 is 4. So yep, I have my process column correct. Okay, do the last one, 0.75 times 9 this time, plus 0.25. Okay, 0.75 times 9 plus 0.25 is 7. So that is my process column. Now I can write my equation. It was 0.75 times the y. Where did the y, or the 1, 5, and 9 come from? It came from the x value. So I'm going to say times x plus 0.25 gave you the y value. So then when I write my final equation, I would do 0.75 x plus 0.25. And so if you look at that, that is your equation, so it equals y. So 0.75 plus 0.25 equals y. Make sure on your equation you put the number first, and then the x, and then plus whatever you had to add to it. So that is how you do it. Some of them are more challenging than others. Some of them include decimals. Don't let them freak you out. It's still just the same thing.